New York State Legislature fails to address catastrophic breach of state New York NYS voter rolls. The grassroots citizen auditor group New York Citizens Audit (NYCA) has led an active campaign at our capital in Albany since January of 2023 this year. In a series of outreach events, NYCA came with the intent to educate our legislators about the group's findings. NYCA volunteers have invested thousands of hours into the report, including professionals in data analysis, computer science, accounting, and auditing, among countless other trades. The director of research who uncovered hidden algorithms in the New York State voter database was recently published in a major scientific journal, his peer-reviewed article in the Journal of Information Warfare. In quotes, the Casper cipher and stacking the deck in New York State voter rolls has violated the conclusion reached by NYCA. NYS voter rolls have been breached. On January 24th of this year, a copy of this comprehensive report was delivered to 89 members of the New York State Assembly. Follow-up calls and emojis continued through the next 3 months in an effort to arrange a presentation to the selection committees of both the Assembly and the Senate. Efforts were made to communicate with the senior staffs of both Latrice Walker, chair of the Election Law Committee in the Assembly, and Senator Zelnor Myrie, who is the chair of the Election Committee in the Senate. All election committee members from each chamber were invited to a presentation entitled A Technical Briefing, New York NYS Voter Type 2 Data Breach, that was held on May 1st of this year at the Legislative Office Building in Albany, room 711. Mark Hornick, executive director, and Andrew Paquette, who's the director of research, delivered the briefing. Not all invited members were able to attend the briefing due to the finalizing of the state budget on that day. A video of the briefing was provided for each member who could neither attend the live presentation nor send staff to represent them. Each member office confirmed their reception of the video of the technical briefing. On May 22nd, NYCA visited Albany to inquire if any action would be taken by either of the election committees regarding the breach of New York State voter rolls. The senior staff of the chairs of both committees did not offer any assurance that the action would be taken. It must be noted that the legislative session ends June 8th. Oh, it's already over. The next question that must be asked is why? The Attorney General, Department of State, State Police, and the Board of Election in New York State were all notified of the findings in May of 2022. Despite this, another federal election was administered and certified in November 2022. Now, the New York State Legislature has been advised of the breach. The 2022 elections failed to meet the transparency and security requirements of federal election law, yet they were held in spite of this. The same goes for New York's 2020 general selection, which significantly violated the error rate of a federal voting system, part of our critical national security infrastructure. These laws are made to assure U.S. citizens that our votes are counted accurately and the results are provable. This has not been the case for the 2022 and 2020 elections. The only remedy to correct the situation and to restore the faith in our electoral process is a full end-to-end audit of the 2022 selections in New York State to determine true error rate as well as cause where it can be determined. New York Citizens Audit is demanding that the State Assembly order and fund this audit. We need valid selections that obey the law in order to protect our fundamental freedoms as Americans. Or the red area of New York can just break off and join Pennsylvania, maybe, right? And turn Pennsylvania red. That'd be great, right? Oh, imagine that. That'd be great. We gain a lot of votes from that. You know, New York would be stuck as blue for forever, but, you know, we'd gain lots of votes, right? Anyways, 6 channels, links in the description. Subscribe to the ones you want. Ring the bell for notifications. Same thing on this side. 6 channels in the description, separated by subject matter.